To me, the extraordinary aspect of martial arts lies in its simplicity. The easy way is also the right way. The closer to the true way of martial arts, the less wastage of expression there is. To practice Zen of the martial arts, you must live intensely, wholeheartedly, without reserve, as if you might die at the next instant. Advanced training comes from one source, the performance of many, many repetitions. He who conquers others has force. He who conquers himself is strong. It is not difficult to wield a sword in one hand. The way to learn this is to train with 2 long swords, one in each hand. It will seem difficult at first, but everything is difficult at first. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. Do not fight with the strength, absorb it, and it flows, use it. When defeated, ask yourself, what mistakes invited the attack? This kind of positive thinking any fighter must possess. Martial arts is a form of expression, an expression from your inner self to your hands and legs. Always assume that your opponent is going to be bigger, stronger, and faster than you, so that you learn to rely on technique, timing, and leverage rather than brute strength. Whatever luck I had, I made. I was never a natural athlete, but I paid my dues in sweat and concentration and took the time necessary to learn karate and become world champion. We learn martial arts as helping weakness. You never fight for people to get hurt. You're always helping people. The mystery existing between an open moment and a person's preparedness reveals the truth. The ultimate aim of karate lies not in victory or defeat, but in the perfection of the character of its participants. I practice martial arts not to win over other people, but to win over my own heart. When your temper rises, lower your fist. When your fist rise, lower your temper. One becomes a beginner after 1,000 days of training, and an expert after 10,000 days of practice. When you train, you should train as if on the battlefield. Make your eyes glare, lower your shoulders, and harden your body. If you train with the same intensity and spirit as though you are striking and blocking against an actual opponent, you will naturally develop the same attitude as on a battlefield. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Do not fall into the trap of thinking that just because a kata begins to the left, that the opponent is attacking from the left. Move quickly, sound, calm mind, be light in the body, have a clever mind, master the basics. True victory does not come from defeating an enemy. True victory comes from giving love and changing the enemy's heart. Only through training will a person learn his own weaknesses. He who is aware of his weaknesses will remain master of himself in any situation. What the ancients called a clever fighter is one who not only wins, but excels in winning with ease. The best fighter is never angry. Even the most powerful human being has a limited sphere of strength. Draw him outside of that sphere and into your own, and his strength will dissipate. It is a self-defense exercise that can make your body strong, In the use of this exercise, there are 100 benefits without one harm. It is a model for the whole country to follow. To maintain balance while constantly shifting body weight is an art few ever acquire. Kung Fu lives in everything we do. It lives in how we put on a jacket and how we take off a jacket. It lives in how we treat people. Everything is Kung Fu. 1,000 days of training to develop, 10,000 days of training to polish. You must examine all this well. Do not strike others, and do not allow others to strike you. The goal is peace without incident. I never defeated anybody. I just helped them defeat themselves. Discipline is the habit of taking consistent action until one can perform with unconscious competence. Discipline weighs ounces, but regret weighs tons. One must become able to discern the strength of another in a glance. To all those whose progress remains hampered by ego-related distractions, let humility, the spiritual cornerstone upon which karate rests, serve to remind one to place virtue before vice, values before vanity, and principles before personalities. Through courtesy, you will take a humble attitude toward your opponent in training and be grateful to him. In the old days, rank was not important, the complete opposite of today. You just trained. I don't count the sit-ups. I only start counting when it starts hurting because they're the only ones that count. That's what makes you a champion. If you observed 100 matches, you would see that probably 9 out of 10 are won by the person in better shape. Kata are not some kind of beautiful competitive dance, but a grand martial art of self-defense, which determines life and death. Everyone has a plan till they get punched in the mouth. Even after many years, Kata practice is never finished, for there is always something new to be learned about executing a movement. I can show you how to box. I can teach you every technique and trick I know, but I can never make you a fighter. That comes from inside, and it's something no one else can ever give you. In martial arts, the biggest enemy is self. Inside, you struggle because you want to prove something. I made a lot of mistakes out of the ring, but I never made any in it. People think they can take a pill and become a champion, but the harder you work, the luckier you get. You have to work a move hundreds or thousands of times. Bravery without forethought causes a man to fight blindly and desperately like a mad bull. Such an opponent must not be encountered with brute force, but may be lured into an ambush and slain. Nothing is more harmful to the world than a martial art that is not effective in actual self-defense. I come to you with only karate, empty hands. I have no weapons, but should I be forced to defend myself, my principles, or my honor, should it be a matter of life and death, of right or wrong, then here are my weapons, karate, my empty hands. Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put water in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.